I think it's called DHC. Someone from Duluth, maybe Duluth Hockey Club or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. They can drive. It looks like though. It's like they're sophomores in high school. Here we go. Game 1 of the Finnesota Cup. Fury 2017's in the whites. Going from the right to the left, facing off against DHC. I'm going to call them Duluth. I don't know if that's what they are. But DHC kind of sounds like a Duluth hockey club to me. Starting it out here, Elsie on the dot. To her left looks like Winnie. To her right is Ellie maybe? And here comes Haley Landy. Crowd goes wild. Been a nightmare getting here. Ella and Lila, man in the D. And no, it's Veda over there. Veda skates it in to the DHC zone. Sounds like the demilitarized zone there between North and South Korea. But Fury will militarize this. Elsie's shot from almost the blue line gets stopped by DHC. Ella stops it right at the red line and she dumps it back down into the corner where Duluth is first ones to get there. Lila Johnson holds this in up top. No pressure from DHC, so Lila sends one in. Not enough gas on it to get there. Still warming up. Veda, nice cutback, and it's in the slot. Taken out and skated around by Duluth, and they dump it. Elsie has nobody in front of her, but they're right behind her. She doesn't know it, and she gets stopped. Lila comes into the center circle, and Lila's on the attack. Couple in front of her. She cuts it out wide. Long sticks of the big girls get in her way. She tries a centering pass. That's deflected. I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit here, see what happens. See if it'll stay zoomed in. All right. Face off. After the cover. Back out top. Chappell can't quite hold it in, but Chappell has it in the neutral zone. Everybody back on sides. Chappell skates it in. She gets it down to the bottom of the circle. Tries to go 5-hole. Rebound. Just wide. Maeve tried to hit that rebound in, and a good drive from Chappell to get it started. Claire holds that in. That one comes to Emmy. Emmy plays it along the boards. Another good hold there by Claire. A shot from the slot. Falls just wide. Are you not going further? So, one more adjustment here. There we go. All right. Duluth girls are bigger, but it's pretty clear Fury can outskate them, or at least skate with them, as they're in the Fury zone for the first time. And their shot's blocked by Kira. Quinn's on the move here. Quinn in the center circle. Quinn's through the center circle. Quinn's in the zone. One to beat. She gets around her. Her shot. Another 5-hole. Look. Was it sat on? Yes, it was. Another save for the DHC goalie. Diana gets the face-off, tries to get to Hattie. Gets in on her skates a little bit. She can't hold on. And Duluth able to just get it out. Lila with a big stop, and Ella with the back. Or no, that's Diana. Diana with a big hold there. Puck comes all the way down. Icing, waved off. Hattie will be the first one to it. Hattie around Haley. She's in the corner. She's by the ref. Hattie's got some room along the boards here. Looks like Duluth's going to let her have the boards. And Hattie's on the move. Hattie, centering pass, nice look. Oh, and it just goes wide. A nice pass, a nice catch, and a nice shot. Fury looking like the Frost. Just haven't found pay dirt yet. Ella, oh no, and they pop one right over Haley. And their first shot of the game goes in. A little looper over the much smaller goalie on the Fury end. And it's 1-0 DHC, 11:35 to go. Face-off comes out to Chappell. Chappell chips it up ahead. There's Elsie. Elsie takes a spill. And Duluth is back in the Fury end. Lila Johnson gets it right back out. Duluth sends it back in. They're offsides. Chappell circles around. Chappell cuts up a couple of defenders. She's got Elsie in front. A few to her left and right. Chappell's in. Nobody in front of Chappell. There's a good look, and Chappell rings the top post, bounces it straight down, and it's a bar down, 1-1 game. Chappell ties it up. Face-off, controlled by Fury. That's Veda along the far side. She sends it across the neutral zone. Just skirts into the Duluth end, but they're able to get it out. But to Elsie. Elsie dumps it. And Veda was making a run at it again. Chappell holds it out for just a second. Veda does it too. Winnie, good poke check, can't get the loose puck. Forces a turnover onto Chappell, and Chappell gets stuffed at the red line there too. Another loose puck. Elsie comes away with it. Elsie reverses track, cuts it back, but can't muscle her way through two of the defenders. Lila holds it out. Diana off the bench for some help. And back out into the middle to Elsie, and Elsie dumps it back the other direction for Lila. And Fury comes off for a change. Lila turns the corner. Lila's up the near side. She gets by one defender, but they poke the puck off. Fury holds it in, but Duluth eventually gets it out. Diana right back in. Diana just poked it out of her own reach there. Back in the corner, looking out front. Nobody home. Duluth back the other way. Duluth chips it in. Everybody giving chase. Quinn will be the first one to it. Quinn gets pancaked against the boards, and she's off. I think that was, I don't know if that was Emmy or Maeve. Still trying to get the hang of the colors of the helmets and all that stuff. But Diana rings it around the boards. And it's out of the zone. No, it's not. Emmy can't quite chip it out. Now she can. And it's going all the way down. Icing's alive. Icing is called. And we'll come all the way back down into the Fury end. 9:13 to go. It's 1-1. Fury is very much outplaying their opponent. Duluth wins the draw. They go across the zone. They're going to have a look, and they try another one over the top of Haley, but it almost gets off over the glass. Hattie steals it around the net, plays it up ahead, and there's Lila, full head of steam. Lila up the far side. She gets slowed up, tripped up. Puck comes back to Ella. Ella surveys the ice, looking for somewhere to go. She's closed in on, and Duluth does a good job to hold that one in. They have it back out top. They try to send it down low, intercepted by Hattie. And Duluth skating it in into the slot. Deflected just high and over the top of the net again. And Duluth kind of cooking with gas here a little bit. And they have it back in the slot. Another shot. Haley kicks that one into the corner. Lila Johnson stops, turns. Stops, turns again. She's going to get this one out. A good move there by number 97. 97 with Kira. And just as she gets it into the circle, she gets it poked away into the corner. Hattie knocks it loose on the side. And either Emmy or Ellie holds it in, and now they have it behind the puck, behind the net. Claire looking for a centering pass, got it out front, but only DHC players. Fury doing a really good job holding it. I can't see what's happening. I'm sure you guys can't either. Chappell shovels one across, backhand, looking for Hattie, couldn't get it all the way through. Back out to the point to Quinn. Quinn holds it in, dumps it into the corner. Duluth chips it up. And it's Ellie. Ellie turned it over in the neutral zone, but Hattie's there. Ellie stops Duluth, and then they send it in, but Quinn's there waiting. Quinn. Oh, nifty little toe drag to get around one, but the second one poked it loose. Shot in on Haley. Haley pops that one up and back behind the net where Quinn has it. Quinn loses it to a Duluth player, and a nice defensive play there in the middle by, that was Elsie. Chappell tried to get it back to Elsie. And Hattie with a nice little cutback. Hattie's got some room out. Oh, and she gets closed in on by the long arms, legs, and sticks of the Duluth defender. Quinn can't find it. Does enough to get that down low, and Diana swings it around the boards, and there's Winnie. Duluth grabs it, holds it. Yep, they hold it in. Out to Quinn. Quinn gets it poked loose. Diana with it. Diana. Fury, gotta skate, Fury. Diana chips it up into the neutral zone. Loose puck. Knocked back down into the Fury end. Diana's gonna skate after it. Diana looking for somewhere to go. She sends it out to Winnie on the near side. Winnie back into the middle to Veda. Veda up ahead to Elsie. And Elsie can't make the turn, but she gets it in. Elsie sent one across the offensive end, and Duluth's able to chip it out. Elsie with it again. Elsie loses it. Elsie gets it back, but loses it again. Winnie, pressure in the corner. Loose puck all the way down. Elsie has it. Elsie's going to swing it around the net. She's got to move if she's going to get by these two defenders, and she tries to cut it back and loses it. God, Elsie. Centering pass connects, but the shot goes wide. Here comes Graffunder up the near side. Turned away before she can get in. Diana, last line of defense. And Duluth just dumps it in. And Emmy takes a spill in the corner and loses the puck. Duluth with it in the circle. Kick saved by Haley. Ella with the rebound. And then Diana sends it into the corner. And Fury just able to get it out. That's out. That's offsides. Come on, man. Fury able to get it out and send it back in. Haley with a kick save there. And Lila Johnson's back up the near side, and she's going to get called for icing here. No, icing waved off. Must have been tipped. Out to Chappell. Chappell at the top of the circle, cuts it back low in the slot, and Chappell takes the lead with her second and Fury's second of the game. And it's 2-1 Fury. Chappell, goal number 2. Fury, goal number 2. 3:37 to go in period number 1. Ellie in to take the face off. Oh, Ellie gets sent down to the ice. That could have been a penalty, but nope. Lila with a good look to Hattie. Hattie tries to turn the corner, and she gets dispatched too. Lila, good job to hold that in. She sends it down low. Kira's there, but puck deflected before she could get her stick on it. And back around the corner, Kira. Lila has it. Lila's backhand. Oh, off the face mask of the Duluth goalie. Duluth under the legs of Ellie. Chappell closes in, knocks it away. Duluth stays with it. Chappell right on him. Chappell knocks it away again. Lila does the same thing. Duluth still has it. They put a move on Ellie, a shot off the side of the cage. And Chappell chips it up. And Hattie can't get it out. Duluth holds it in, a good play. And now they got numbers. Shot right over the top of Haley again, right over her glove. And it's 2-2. And Duluth ties up the game. Elsie with a good defensive play there to hold them in the corner, and then Diana clears the centering pass. Oh, across the crease it goes. DHC just couldn't connect, and they send another one down low. Tipped away by Diana. Elsie with it. Elsie's closed in on behind the net, so she's looking for somewhere to go, and she's able to get it out. Icing's alive this time, and icing's going to be the call this time. .230 to go. Fury controls the face-off. Diana sends it out of the zone. Elsie, good hustle down the ice. Oh, and a bouncing puck. Able to get out. And a good defensive play there by Quinn. Veda's able to get back on the attack, but Duluth takes it and gets it right out. Another good defensive play there by Elsie, forces a turnover, and Quinn intercepts the centering pass. Come on, are you kidding? Diana has it in the corner. Diana looking for somewhere to go. Duluth knocking it away from her stick, and they finally able to get it off. And Quinn has it behind the net. Quinn, she's pestered, gets by. Quinn around another to Elsie. Elsie cuts it back on another one, and Elsie gets it back. She has it in the center circle. She plays it out wide. Elsie shoots it as soon as she enters the offensive zone. Elsie needs a change, so she comes off. Duluth has it in the corner. They swing it around the boards. Claire's there trying to cut it off, but they send it out wide. All the way down it goes. No icing for some reason. Okay. Puck ends up on the stick of Ella Graffunder. Ella skates it out of the zone. She's got, can't see who that was calling for the puck. Someone was up there. Ella, good job holding that in. Ella, she gets taken down. Still no call. Ref's letting them play, which is fine as long as they keep that consistency. Lila turns the corner. Lila in the zone. She was looking for a pass, it looks like, but nobody home. Lila takes a shot at the buzzer, and we'll go to period number 2, tied 2-2. Duluth seemed to get something going in the middle of that period there, but the first and the last thirds of it were all Fury.
Because they just notified everything will be installed though. We're just waiting.
Oh man. Storage is full. Gotta change the camera now. Great. Let's see what we can do here. Just have to be doing it like this, I guess. No biggie. Puck in the neutral zone. Duluth tries to chip it in, and they can't. Back down it goes. Duluth has it in the corner. They play it up the boards. Fury's able to hold that in. You can tell they're not. Patty, her shot flies through the crease. Chappell has it. Chappell trying to get it down low. She still has it, kicks it to herself, plays it back out. Ellie, her shot goes wide. Chappell able to hold it in, and she flips it down low. Gets in on the goalie, and the goalie covers it up. Lesson learned. I gotta delete videos right away. Otherwise, they take up all my storage. So we're gonna go back to the old-fashioned way here. Puck out to the top to Diana. She can't handle it. Gets it back and sends one down into the corner. Winnie snatches it from the goalie, but the goalie snatches it right back. Keeps the score tied 2-2 for the time being anyway. I don't even think I can switch camera. Lila in the center, knocked off her stick. Diana takes it out. Duluth, only one's there. Elsie lifts a stick. Elsie muscles through a couple of defenders and then she goes down. And Duluth able to chip the puck just out. And down the length of the ice it goes. Haley keeps that one out of the net. Duluth with it behind the net. Elsie steals it away. Elsie trying to find room up the far side, and she takes the spill. Duluth backhands it back behind the net. Lila slams on the brakes, tries to cut it back the other way. Nowhere to go that way. So now she plays it, plays it up the boards. And Duluth holds it in and sends it right back down to Lila. Now Lila's got a little bit of room. She just got to see it. Oh. Lila scoots it up ahead to Winnie. Winnie can't chip it out. Duluth holds it in still. Diana has it out front, backhand in the direction of Haley, but no threat behind the net. Diana with it. Diana, she plays it up off the boards. Back to the point. Held in again by Duluth. Fury looking lost out there right now. And finally they're able to get it out. And all the way down it goes. Winnie's going to trace after it. And just as soon as it gets in, it gets right back out. And Duluth's back the other way again. Elsie with an interception, and then Elsie tries to stop cutting it back into people. Chappell on the attack. Chappell forced out into the corner, looking for someone to go to. Tries to shovel one backhand, but turned away by DHC, and DHC dumps it right back in. Emmy throws it out all the way down. Graffender gets tripped up. Now it's only one, and there's a penalty. Or is it offside? Did they call that trip, or was it not offside? Don't know. Looks like offsides. DHC's able to get it right back in the Fury end there. But Fury gets out. Chappell crashes, almost holds. I don't know what's going on with Fury right now. Just seemed lost for period number 2. Chappell takes it away. Chappell swings it around the boards. Will it get to Claire? No. Duluth holds it in. They send it down low. A one-timer goes wide. Back behind the net. Emmy takes it away. Emmy dumps it. Emmy with pressure in the offensive end. And Duluth's able to get it right back out. Chappell just squeaks in a little bit too early. Still 2-2 here. 9:16 to go in period number 2. Puck bouncing around in the neutral zone. And finally, Duluth gets a little bit of movement here. Oh, way too far, Brandon. Oh, boy. Duluth just kind of having their way with the girls right now. Back out top. Shot from the point. Bounced around off the backboards. Lila sends it back out to the point of Duluth. Now and again off the backboards. Quinn will have that. And Quinn sends it back to the point. Now Lila's turn. Lila with it. Lila sends it back out to the point. Fury finally able to get it out. Kira breaks free. Kira's shot in on the goalie. Rebound. Ellie off the post. Oh, sorry, you couldn't see it. And icing waved off again. Lila through a slew of defenders, and she finally gets pinched. Duluth skates away with another loose one. Shot intercepted by Quinn. Quinn pestered, has it behind the net. And Fury able to get it out. Penalty here, and Fury will have a one skater advantage for 2 minutes. Two-minute power play for Fury. Elsie tried to take a shot directly from the face-off. Elsie takes another one. Popped up. Held in by Winnie. She sends one down low. That's intercepted. Diana holds it in, and the icing on these? I don't know. No, you can ice on the PK here. Doing a good job to kill this penalty. Ella has it behind Haley. She cuts it up, gets close to Haley. Oh man, you guys. Oh. Ella skates it out, tried to get it to Winnie. Winnie couldn't get a stick on it. So Duluth is back and shorthanded, getting it on the attack. Duluth cuts it down to the center ice. And Fury gets it out of the scrum. Winnie looking across the zone for Elsie, gets tipped away, and Elsie gets shoved into the boards. Chapel gets spun around. And 10 seconds to go on the penalty. And I don't think Fury was able to muster a shot. Duluth gets one there on Haley. And up the boards to Winnie. Winnie. Winnie looking for Elsie. Elsie grabs it, cuts it back, shot from the circle, gets it stripped clean from back. Lila holds it in. She tries to send one across to Chapel. Poked away by DHC. Chapel's going to get it back. That was a close one. Chapel up the middle. Chapel in the circle. Chapel looking for three. Just goes wide. .413. Lila holds it in. Lila skates it up, top of the circle. Lila's shot. Blocker save, bouncing puck. Nobody there for the rebound. But it looks like Maeve was crashing in. But the goalie covered it up just in time. I can't tell if that's Maeve or Emmy. Maeve, it was Maeve. That one's held in by Quinn. Quinn gets closed in on. Maeve gets a stick on that. And tied up in front of the Fury bench. Held in by Lila. No, it's not. Duluth on the attack. Good back check by Emmy and Lila. Gets the puck in the hands of Quinn. Quinn's trying to get around the net. She can't. Back into the middle to Lila. Lila, she circles back the other way. Lila gets around a couple of defenders. Lila's got space. Lila's on the move. She gets it knocked away. And Fury's all offsides. They get back on. Duluth chips that one. Oh. .245 to go here, still 2-2. Duluth dumps it into the corner. Quinn looks up, finds somewhere to go, intercepted. Skated in on Haley. Haley kicks it away, rebound. Denied by Fury. Ella back with it. Ella's up the near side. Ella gets tripped. That's a penalty. And no! Why would you blow it there? Second power play here for the girls in white. Let's see if they can muster some offense. Ellie. Oh, Chapel just can't hold it in. Good effort. Backhand pass to Diana. It floats over her stick. Patty backhands it into the offensive end. Clearing attempt by DHC. Ends up with Chapel. Chapel is hungry, but we're way off sides. Okay, is everything dead on this stupid camera now? There we go. Ellie still in there. Face off comes out to Duluth, and they lift it all the way down. That'll kill off some time. Chapel's going to track it down, and she's going to, overskate. Shovels it ahead. Looking for Diana. Diana couldn't grab it either. Duluth centering pass intercepted, though, by Ellie. Ellie chips it out, but into the hands of Duluth. Back to Chapel. Chapel kicking it around. Loose puck to Kira. Kira, she cuts it back. Kira's backhands it down low. And Duluth with it behind the net. Hattie takes it away. Hattie looking out front. Finds Ellie, but Ellie had it on the wrong side of her stick. Tried to get it back to her forehand and lost possession. And Duluth back the other way. They dump it in. And Diana with it around the net. Diana gets it to Kira. Kira to Ellie. Ellie can't get going. And Duluth had full set of steam behind her. Chapel, she has it. Chapel looking for somewhere to go. Chapel's in the neutral zone. Chapel's in the offensive zone. Chapel's out wide. Chapel trying to get it back down low. And she backhands it. And it's Chapel's third of the game. Fury's third, Chapel's third. And Fury able to capitalize on the power play and take the lead back. Elsie takes the face off, tries to get through all five, gets tripped up, and Duluth sends it back down towards Quinn. Quinn, Quinn tried to cross the zone pass, and that was intercepted, but Duluth couldn't hold on to it. This one's intercepted by, I think that's Winnie. No, it's Quinn. Quinn can't get it past the top of the circle. And Duluth's able to get it back out again. Lila circles around. Lila looking for somewhere to go. And out of the zone it comes. Duluth gets it right back in, and that'll do it for period number 2. We're going to see if I can delete this stuff from my library so this recording works better. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I don't think I can. Might just have to do it that way then. That'll work.
Let's go, 21!
Puck drops. And Fury got it in, but then it got knocked out. Chapel gives it to Diana. Diana looking for Elsie. Can't get it to her. Back to Chapel. Chapel back in. Going to look for number 4 here. And Chapel shot deflected up high and off the glass. Back around into the corner. Across the zone it goes. Duluth can't skate it out. Chapel holds it in. Backhanded back in there by Veda. Veda still in the play. Puck gets behind Chapel, but there's Diana. Diana plays it down low. Puck just stalled kind of there at the top of the zone. Oh, man. Bouncing puck comes to Diana in the center circle. Diana out wide to Veda. Veda skates it in. She cuts it back up into the slot. One too many moves and gets it poked away. In the corner it goes. Elsie. Oh, jeez. Elsie just... Back across the neutral zone. Duluth shoves it back in. Around the net, Chapel. Oh, man. Duluth having trouble getting it in the zone here. Fury's doing a good job to hold it in. That's Maeve, tried to cut it back, lost the puck. And back comes Duluth. Emmy trying to break loose with it, just can't get there. And Ella holds Duluth off the puck. For how long? Long enough to chip it up the boards, but Duluth holds it in. And Fury sends it back out into the neutral zone. Duluth forced to come back on sides. They do, then dump it in. Into the hands of Lila Johnson. Lila can't skate it out. Duluth holds it in. Claire pokes it out. Into the hands of Maeve. Maeve gets held up, but she's able to dump it down low. Shot in on Haley. She kicks it. Rebound. Cleared away by, don't know, Claire. Lila loses it behind the net. Centering pass. Shut down by Ella. Back out to the Duluth point. They try to send one in down low. Claire holds it out. But Fury can't get it out. Duluth holds it in. Now Fury gets it out. Maeve is all over it in the neutral zone. But Duluth dumps it in. Lila has it behind the net. She slams on the brakes. Looking for a little bit of room here. She gets it, but not enough. She gets it knocked off her stick. And down goes everybody. Quinn flies in. Nobody can get it out yet. Maeve finally skates it out. Maeve just pure efforts it into the zone, and Duluth sends it right back out. Chappell, fresh off the bench, full head of steam, splits a couple of defenders. Chappell cuts it out wide. Chappell's in the circle. Chappell looking for number 4, couldn't get it. It goes wide. DHC back around their net. Cut off by Hattie, but they're able to dump the puck down. Quinn has it in the center circle. Quinn cuts it back. Quinn just gets it in the zone, but loses it. Chappell holds. And it finally comes loose, and Duluth is behind a couple of defenders. Quinn's going to get back. Uh-oh. Backhand, wide. Good back check by Quinn. Centering look, intercepted. It's Ellie. Ellie goes back out to Hattie. Hattie trying to get it back in. Deflected by Duluth. And Duluth's able to knock it out. Quinn. Pass Chappell. Chappell grabs it. Chappell. Held up at the blue line. Sees Hattie. Sends it to Hattie. Hattie gets it in, then loses it, then gets it back, then loses it. And Duluth knocks it right back to the red line for Diana. Uh-oh, Diana hesitated on the pass to Lila there. Finally got it to her. And Haley kicks that one into the corner. Another centering pass turned away by Johnson. Fury knocks it down the length of the ice, but Duluth gets it, and they dump it right back in. Hattie. How are you going to call that one icing and not the rest of them? Got in under the goalie, so icing killed off. Diana comes in. That's offsides. Face off comes out in Fury's favor. Ella pokes it in. Duluth pokes it back. Tie up at the top of the zone. Loose puck comes out to Duluth, snapped away by Graffender. Back to Chapel, back to Graffender. Graffender sends it into the direction of Elsie, and Elsie's pinned on the boards at the red line. Chapel. Loose puck to Elsie. Elsie slaps it back the right way, bounces over. Veda's there. Veda can't get around that last defender. Back out wide to Duluth. Chapel blocks their shot or pass, whatever that was. Chapel with it behind the net. Her backhand look into Elsie. Elsie can't handle that rolling puck and loses it on the boards. Ella skates it around, 6:40 to go. Back in the corner, Chapel. Chapel gets taken down, puck up along the near side. Turned back by Duluth. Duluth has it. They send it across the zone. Haley with a big save, kicks it back behind the net. Wraparound, kept out. It's still in front. And Fury just able to clear it into the corner. Ella tries to skate it out. She can't. A good block there by Elsie, but she can't get her stick back down on the ice. Back out, top of the slot. And finally, Winnie takes control of it. And she's dispatched right at the red line. Oh, a good pass here. And a look, and they sneak one in. Just across the toe of Haley, and it's a tie game again. It's 3-3. Five and a half minutes. Game all tied up. Fury looking dead. It started out all Fury. It's been all Duluth for about a period and a half here. And it's now a lead for Duluth. Face-off comes out wide towards Claire. Claire trying to send it up the boards. Pinch down. Uh-oh, and Duluth looking for another one here. They have it in the high slot. They send it down, back behind the net. Chapel. Chapel slams on the brakes, falls, gives it away, centering pass, turned away by Fury, and then they just all stand there, stop just standing there. And Haley holds that out, sends it out with her glove. What are we doing? Oh my goodness, guys. And Diana has it. Diana's out wide. Dumped in by Fury. Chapel trying to skate it in, gets it knocked away. Maeve has it. Maeve's shot's blocked before it can get going. 3:47 to go. Back up the boards. Chapel cuts it off. Low in the zone. Ties it up. Time's not on our side. Chapel. Skates it in. Chapel going to backhand it towards the net, off the side. Clear. Rebound. Tried to center it. Deflected out wide, and now it's a 2-on-0. Chapel's there. Oh, Chapel must have came off. And it's 5-3. Loose puck to Lila. Lila loses it. Ella can't handle it. And Fury having trouble even getting it out of their end here. Hattie. She runs out of room. And Duluth holds it in. It's a 2-goal game here. Bouncing puck. And that stick got way up in the air. Good hand-eye coordination there, Ella, but it's illegal. Kira's on the move. Kira gets caught from behind, gets the puck back, then loses it again. Patty swipes at it to hold it in, but Duluth's going to get it out. Nope, maybe not. Ellie to Hattie. Hattie shoots. Save. Kicked wide. Haley still in the net. And Duluth's back. Only Lila in front, and a great poke check there by Lila. .141, Hattie. Oh. One minute and 10 seconds. Lila plays it up off the boards. Quinn blocks a shot, backhands it up the boards, but doesn't quite get there. Quinn blocks another one. Fury just can't even move with the puck here. Every time they get it, it's slapped off their stick. .38 seconds, and it looks like Fury's going to drop game 1 of the Minnesota Cup. Not a good sign for game 2. Lila blocks shot in the last second. And she gets taken down behind the net. A centering pass intercepted by Quinn. Quinn leading the pack. Quinn tries to split a couple of defenders. Loose puck to Elsie. Elsie's shot up high off the goalie. Kept out of the net. And that'll do it. And Fury drops game one, 5-3.